Many calls from voters throughout Butler County regarding confusion over redistricting of the county and the candidates on their ballots for the November 8th elections. Here's what you need to know. The new 16th Congressional District encompasses all of Butler, Crawford, Erie, Lawrence, and Mercer counties and part of Venango County. Following the 2020 U.S. Census, Pennsylvania lost one seat in the U.S. House of Representatives, leaving it with 17 districts. As lines shifted to make up for the missing seat, Butler County found itself with one representative covering the entire county. The new district map was approved by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court February 23rd and goes into effect in January. The 15th district, currently held by Glenn G.T. Thompson, and the 17th district, currently held by Connor Lamb, will no longer represent any part of the county. While voters on the eastern side of Butler County will be represented by G.T. Thompson and voters in the southwestern corner of the county are represented by Connor Lamb, they will now be voting for either incumbent Representative Mike Kelly or Democratic contender Dan Pastor.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 8th in Pennsylvania, and Butler County has some important races that you need to be informed about. Here's everything you need to know for Election Day. In the 12th District, that includes Cranberry, Jackson, and Adams Townships, and Callery, Evans City, Harmony, Mars, Seven Fields, Valencia, and Zelienople boroughs, Stephanie Schlaba, a Republican, and Robert Vieg, Democrat, will face off. The two candidates are vying for the seat previously held by Republican State Representative Darrell Metcalf, who announced his retirement this year. Schlaba, a cybersecurity and data privacy lawyer who practices law at Eckert Siemens, has cited inflation and the economy as her most important issues. Schlaba believes in energy dependence, saying that energy policy is worsening economic conditions. She also wants to focus on education, specifically school curricula and infrastructure. Vieg, an Air Force veteran, grew up in Valencia and has served on the Valencia Borough Council for the past 7 years. He's an IT analyst and has cited inflation and economy as his two biggest issues as well. He also advocates for raising the minimum wage to at least $15. He also hopes to promote better treatment of older residents within his districts, especially in healthcare, and looking into options for public transportation connecting parts of Butler County and going into Pittsburgh.
Erie businessman and attorney Dan Pastor, a Democrat, will be challenging Republican and incumbent Mike Kelly for the 16th District. Pastor's top priorities include the reform of immigration laws to have secure borders and humane treatment of immigrants. He also wants to help families afford things such as gas under the recent rise of inflation by suspending the federal fuel tax. He also said that he wants to focus diplomatic efforts to help secure the safe release of Russian-imprisoned Butler native Mark Fogel. Mike Kelly, running for his 7th term in the U.S. House of Representatives, has his own set of priorities as well. He plans to focus on the development of natural resources, the creation of jobs, calling for a better border enforcement and structure, and funding of additional police officers, along with funding to the state to combat fentanyl smuggling problem. He too wants to secure the safe release of Mark Fogel. Be sure to exercise your right to vote this Tuesday, November 8th. Head out to the polls. They open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. You'll want to go to butlercountypa.gov to find your polling location.